Welcome everyone. Extremely gloomy day here at Six Flags St. Louis. It's good to be back. I haven't been here in about 3 weeks. Come join me. I got a couple things to report. There is a pet, a dog, over in the Park-A-Pet. I think it's like maybe the second time I've ever seen a pet over there. So the Park-A-Pet is being used today. I know that's exciting news. They only have one of the Six Flags up. I ask this almost every video and no one seems to know why all 6 aren't up. I understand it's at half staff because of recent shootings. But I still don't know why they only have one and not all 6. It looks like all the roller coasters are going. So there must not be any lightning in the area, which is good. But it's extremely gloomy. It feels really, really good. It's not hot at all because it's not hot and sunny. Bonsai pipeline, still not operational. I don't know if they're ever gonna have that going. They already don't have hardly any rides at Hurricane Harbor, and to take out another one, no bueno. But there are people doing the water slides in the rain. If you stay at Holiday Inn, which is just basically right across the street, and you can get a shuttle over there. And right now they don't have a sign up for anything. They did have like a spring blooms sign up, but nothing going on right now. There's the one flag. All right, I was recently in Six Flags over Georgia. I kind of miss that. I would say it's good to be back, but we're at Six Flags St. Louis. We're gonna hope for the best. It does seem to be actually busier here than it was at Six Flags over Georgia on the 4th of July. I don't know if that was just an anomaly, but there's a lot more cars in the parking lot here today than there were practically all day over at the other park, which is strange to me. But let's go see if anything's changed in the 3 or so weeks since I've been here. Looks like they still got the 4th of July bunting up. Wonder how long they'll leave that up. But we weren't here for 4th of July, we were in Georgia. Very low crowds here. It's like 1 o'clock. It's I would think a pretty good time for lunch. Hardly anybody at Macho Nacho. The food lines have been super, super low here this year. And I'm sure it's because they dissolved the food plan. But I don't know if that strategy is working, because to me it just seems like it's extra low. I don't know if I just never noticed this before, but they have like hanging plants here in this tunnel. I've never seen that before. Will somebody just tear down this wall? Come on. Before I even come upon the log flume, I'm going to pretty much guarantee they're only running one side. Yep. Both sides have water flowing, but only one side is going. I just don't understand it. And what's weird is the side that doesn't have the water going down is the side that's running. Very, very odd. Looks like there's nothing new to report on Evel Knievel. I was here the day it broke down in May. I was walking up and there was people up here on, I think, the May updates video, and it's still down.
No way it's close. Gotta be some more bullshit.
Are they ever gonna find the missing motor or part for this ride? I mean, this is getting crazy here. The future Eric is here. Hey, look, Caleb's in the video. American Thunder is open, and we're in line. Now back to the last video. Here's a couple things. They have the flume photo open. They haven't had that going in quite a while. And they have these water blasters back on. These have been covered up for 3 years. I don't quite understand how to do this. It says 2 tokens per play, 1 blast per token, but where do you get the tokens? I don't understand where you get the tokens. There's no machine around here that has tokens. They had this patriotic punch in Georgia. They have it here too, $8.99. Caleb really liked it, I didn't try it. Looks like Mr. Freeze is not operational. Now when I was driving up, I saw it going. Maybe it's weather related, I don't know. Or maybe it's just down. It's very sad to report that the umbrellas are gone. No more umbrellas. Now I just saw people walking back from Mr. Freeze, so it was going, so I don't know if it broke down or what happened. These water blasters are open as well. How about that? Don't know how to get tokens. I don't know if you just put quarters in this thing. I have no idea. It doesn't say. This one doesn't say anything. This one says token. This one says 25 cents. So you just put is 25 cents a token? And then this says nothing. So I'm so confused. I didn't even notice this, but Thunder River doesn't have any water in it. Thunder River is not operational. The Colossus does not seem to be moving. Not operational. This has to be maybe lightning in the area. It has to be. I just can't see why all these rides would be down. Alright, the umbrellas were gone in the other tunnel, but the butterflies are still up at this one. Miss Kitty's presents Keeping It Together. That's a new sign. I saw on Facebook today that this show will be reopening. That's the first time this Miss Kitty show has been open in about 3 years, I think. Alright, the Catwoman Whip was spinning. I just saw it, and there are people on it. So if it was weather related, they definitely wouldn't have this ride open. So the other rides must be all broken? I don't quite understand. They definitely wouldn't have Catwoman Whip open, and not the other ones. Doesn't look like Fireball's going, doesn't look like Boomerang is going, but Mine Train is operational. Here comes the train, back from the North Pole. Alright, I lied. Boomerang is going. You can see Catwoman Whip going in the background. Nope. 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 Checking out the old tidal wave area. Nothing happening. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a coaster over here anytime soon. Or any sort of ride for that matter. Got a very, very long wait for Skyscreamer.
Alright, we got one.
A very low capacity ride. And there they go. I hear some screaming in the sky. Holy moly. Look at the line for Catwoman Whip. These people are going to be waiting at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. Crazy. Not much change here to the ramp leading up to Screamin' Eagle. I think they just gave up on it. This ride is just too long for the capacity. That's new. They put a Screamin' Eagle car outside by the front entrance here. That wasn't there before. That's right in front of where we put a rock last time we were here. We put a painted rock right behind where that is. Things are hopping over at the Smoke Fresh area. Shouldn't shock anyone that Excalibur, not operational. The train is coming into station and I think I'm gonna hop on it. I saw in one of the comments that you can see one of the carousel horses from the train, which means they're not being refurbed and they're never gonna open. So let me just see if I can see it. Not too many people here.
At the 1904 World Fair, several new items debuted, including the hot dog, hamburger, and the ice cream cone. You can get these tasty treats and more down on our left at Colonnades, 1904 Classic, and First Cone. If you're looking for a Southwestern kick, Macho Nacho Burritos may do the trick. To our left is the 1904 World Fair Catering Grove, featuring expanded seating, state-of-the-art kitchen facilities, and more for your group or corporate outing. Contact our group sales office for more information.
Well, I don't see any horses.
Did you know that when the park first opened in 1971, the Six Flags Railway originally had 2 steam locomotives? The Green Engine, which later sold to Busch Gardens in the 80s, was named Little Rock. Meanwhile, the Tommy G. Robertson was originally named Eureka, but it was renamed in 1996 to honor former Vice President of Maintenance, Tommy G. Robertson himself.
Oh, there they are. There's the horses. There's all the horses right there. I don't know if you can see them.
We are now entering the Six Flags engine house.
Boss is currently down.
Alright, the Dragon's Wings sends you free falling from 153 feet on the wildest flight of your life. Be sure to reserve your flight time early.
We're gonna see if they're doing anything over here. This is where the Catwoman Whip was supposed to go. The boss is currently down.
We are now entering the Britannia section of the park. Britannia is home to Supergirl Sky Flyer.
I had to see it for myself. Thank you, Slacker Wannabe, for letting me know that these horses are not being painted at all. They're currently sitting under with a pavilion. So what's going on here with the carousel? I mean, I don't ride the carousel, it doesn't really matter to me, but you cannot have an amusement park without a carousel. That's like Amusement Park 101. This thing has been down for 3 years now. This is its 3rd season. No end in sight. No work's being done to the top or the bottom. So, I mean, what's the purpose of this? I jokingly said in one of my videos this was going to be done in 2029. And that might not be too far off. Revival process. It's been 3 years already. They've done nothing to the actual carousel, and it looks like they haven't done anything to the horses. When I was on the train, I saw some workers up working on the boss, so hopefully they'll get that going today. Mr. Freeze does seem to be operational again. I did see Mr. Freeze going. I have not seen the Colossus go yet. Goodness, look at the Tony Hawk ride. I can't even remember when I've seen a line that long. That's absolutely insane. Someone warned these people, don't wait this long for that ride. Friar Tuck's turkey legs, not one person in line. You almost never see that. That used to be always full every time I came. That's what happens when you don't have the food plan. I'm at Moose Burger. I just mobile ordered some food. We got Bugs and Sylvester. Meeting and greeting up there. Spinsanity is not operational. I'm not sure about the Ninja. I haven't seen it going. I think it's the first time I've ever gotten a grilled chicken. It looks pretty good. So I'll give that a whirl. I also got a vanilla pudding. I think it's the first time I've ever got a snack and a lunch all at the same time. But there's absolutely there was nobody here. My mobile order took about 2 minutes. All right, the Ninja seems to be operational. Yep, there are people on it. Alright, the grilled chicken was really good, the pudding was really good, but the bun that came on the grilled chicken was staler than my jokes. The thing was rock hard, but the chicken was good. If I was paying full price, I'd be a little upset. Tsunami Soakers is operational on this gloomy day. Not many people on it, but it's working. I still don't know why they hardly ever use this building. They use it for Fright Fest and they used to use it for Holiday in the Park, but nothing else. This is new. They have caricatures over here. I've never seen it right there before. Studio Sports, the store that's never open. Doesn't seem to be one single person in line at Shop 6. There goes Batman. So at least most of the rides are coming back up. I just peeked into Johnny Rockets and the place is packed. So everyone's getting food at Johnny Rockets apparently and nothing else. This sign always cracks me up. Dippin' Dots this way. It's right there. Like you can't just see it. Only like a couple people in line for funnel cakes. Alright, good news. The Colossus, stupid train. The Colossus is running. They got a sign out here now, no sitting or walking on walls. Well, good luck with that when they have the Fright Fest shows here, since they don't use the amphitheater. Oh, I see a new sign. I don't know if there's a glare, but it says Six Flags St. Louis. That's new. Right out here in front of the palace. I really like this area. It's nice and shady. I like all the grass they put in. Very, very nice. Good news, they've opened the Boss back up. The Boss is operational. Got a pretty decent crowd for the Dragon's Wing too. Alright, Fireball is operational. This ride always gets a really long line, I don't know why. I'm not sure what happened to the Flume photo, but it's only been like an hour later and it's closed. But it was open. So, not sure. Has this thing ever been open over here? Whatever that is. I'm inside the palace foyer. Pretty sad in here. They haven't left much up from the 50th museum from last year. A few things and a frightening looking dog thing here. But this is a cooling station, even though it's actually cooler outside than it is in here. Alright, this is the place they used to do the caricatures, and now it looks like they're turning it into a Lucky Duck section. Lucky Duck. Nobody in line to get flash passes. You would need them today though. It's very crowded for the lines. The guest relations line is incredibly long. Never understood why so many people need relations. But the place is really busy today. Alright, I've been here a couple hours. I've walked about 8,000 steps. My work here is done. Very crowded today. The lines for the rides are really long. A lot of them weren't operating earlier, but it looks like as the day's going, they're getting it back up. That might be partly weather related. Not sure what's going on with Thunder River though. But Six Flags has achieved what they wanted to do. One of the biggest complaints from me and from most of the people that I've seen is the lines for the food. Too long. Sometimes when you come, just forget even getting food. They have solved it. Even though the park is really busy, the lines for the food on pretty much everything is very, very short. I'm shocked. I don't know if people are just leaving and going to like McDonald's, or are they, I don't know, just not eating. So, I don't know, maybe it's working and they're not losing money, or maybe breaking even now. I don't know. I have no access to their financials, but whatever they've done, it's worked, at least from the line and guest satisfaction perspective. But with that being said, I will see you next time. May the adventure continue.